Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, The United Road. Uh, for today, I thought that I will be starting with just the worst run club. But when it comes to United, कोई ऐसा दिन नहीं है. There is not a single day that there is not a new news or not a particularly it's not a good news, but there is a news. So we are going to talk about how we are faring at this point of time. As usual, we have bad news. I don't know when was the last time when we can say that United has a good news for us. So we will be talking about it when the people start to join in. Those who are already here, thanks a lot for joining in. Leonard, Daniel Bhai, Himit Bhai, welcome to the stream, everyone. So Ronaldo lover, welcome to the stream. As I said, today I was going to talk about the worst run club, but all of a sudden, भाई साहब हमारे साथ फिर से भाई मजाक तो हमारे साथ होता ही रहता है. सो एक और मजाक हो गया. मार्शियल इंजर्ड है भाई. फॉर द फर्स्ट गेम मार्शियल हैज गॉन इंजर्ड. हैमस्ट्रिंग इंजरी बोल रहे हैं. नो आइडिया वेदर ही इज गोइंग टू बी बैक इन 1 week or 3 weeks. So let's see how that goes. In the meanwhile, Karan bhai, welcome to the stream. Tushar bhai, welcome to the stream. Rudresh bhai, welcome to the stream. भाई वेट का पता नहीं, बट चेहरे पे दाने में इतने लेके घूम रहा हूँ कि उसका एक्स्ट्रा वेट है कम से कम 1-2 किलो का. हिमित भाई, फ्रेंकी बिल्कुल अपना ही प्लेयर होने वाला है, बट कब होगा पता नहीं. आयरिश इज वर्स ऑन क्लब यूनाइटेड अनफॉर्चुनेटली. They are piling up the debt. So Leonard, I don't think in this case I will definitely put Barcelona at number one, because with the money they are putting in, it's not like they are taking care of their debts either. So 1 billion in debt. They are making signings, but let's see till what time they can make those signings. So all right, so nothing new. Karan bhai, good evening. Ayush bhai, Ten Hag wants to bring GH. GH is like turning 30, injury prone, but then he's available for 8 million. Honestly, with only the price tag, just because he's available for 8 million, I won't mind it. GH की सिचुएशन गाइस अभी वी आर इंटरेस्टेड, बट वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन लॉट ऑफ प्लेयर्स. हम साइन कितनों को करते हैं, एवरीवन नोज. Elanga is going to start. I would rather see Garnacho starting, Aaron bhai, because I don't think Ronaldo is fit enough to start anyway. I don't see Ronaldo fit enough to start anyway. Written in the stars, बिल्कुल. Guys, because of weather थोड़ा सा कनेक्शन वीक होएगा आज, थोड़ा सा, ज्यादा नहीं. तुषार भाई says nothing new about Martial being injured. भाई क्या बोलूं मैं. That's why I never hype players who are doing great in just the preseason. संजय भाई वेलकम. समीर भाई वेलकम. फ्रेंकी भाई वेकेशन पे हो या कहीं हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. यस गाइस, मार्शियल इज इंजर्ड, ट्रेनिंग में इंजर्ड हो गया, आई डोंट नो. GH is good for backup. भाई 8 million में I won't mind him at all. विशाल भाई, thanks a lot for joining in and thanks a lot for the super sticker, that helps a lot. भाई मार्शियल इंजर्ड हो गया विशाल भाई, what's your take on this? Martial is injured, what's your take on this? Will Sesko's deal go through? Tushar bhai, now that we have Martial's injury, we might just push on for the Sesko deal. Garnacho, yes. 8 million, that's what I'm saying. It's a low risk signing. It's a very low risk signing. We can definitely try for it. We're gonna go for Ruben Neves. मुझे नहीं लगता. Not for me. And everything that is coming from United sources, they just suggest that we are sure about Frenkiedejong. So let's see. 8 million, yeah, exactly. Rashford down the middle, I won't mind it at all, Samir bhai. I absolutely won't mind it at all. Let the young kid play. He is fit. Let him play. Let him just show what he can do. Simple as that. Sancho and Shaw are training. Yes, Aaron bhai, he is back. Sancho is back, guys. Sancho is back from his illness, so don't worry. Sancho is back from his illness, so don't worry about Sancho. एलंगा क्यों स्टार्ट? एग्जैक्टली, एलंगा से अच्छा हम गर्नाचो स्टार्ट कर दे. CR7 will start Sunday. That would be, you know, I would be very surprised if Ronaldo is starting on Sunday. I will be surprised. Reason being, he's not fit. It's not like, I don't want him to start. The reason is he's not fit. So when he's not fit, let's see whether the manager goes with him or whether he brings him as a sub. Garnacho, CR7, Rashi. भाई सांचो, जब सांचो इज फिट, तुषार भाई रोनाल्डो को क्यों खिलाना? सांचो इज फिट. भाई मैं तो कब से बोल रहा हूँ, आई नो विथ मार्शियल इज ऑलवेज द केस. you know with Martial is always the case. You cannot go to an entire season just on the back of Martial. Imagine Daniel James, भाई हमने उस पर प्रॉफिट बनाया. दैट्स ग्रेट. नाजुक कली हमारे पास. एग्जैक्टली भाई. सेस्को इज नाउ अ प्रायोरिटी. सेस्को बिकम्स अ मस्ट नाउ. मतलब तुम कैसे जाओगे इस सीजन में? Without Sesko, how are you going to go in this season? In the meanwhile, guys, if you are joining in, keep hitting that like button. You guys always forget to hit that like button. So वो करते जाओ भाई, और कुछ नहीं तो बस लाइक एटलीस्ट. आई सी स्टार्ट. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि ही इज नॉट फिट. रोनाल्डो इज नॉट फिट. बात ये है, इट्स नॉट अबाउट हैविंग अजेंडा अगेंस्ट रोनाल्डो और आई डोंट वांट रोनाल्डो टू स्टार्ट. ऑब्वियसली ही शुड स्टार्ट, बट ओनली व्हेन ही इज फिट. जब फिट नहीं है तो भाई स्टार्ट मत करो. 4 अगस्त भाई सागा चलने वाला था. रोमेरो तो भाई 95% पहले दिन ही बोल के बैठ गया था. सो एग्जैक्टली दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. भाई रोनाल्डो को 30-30 मिनट करके दो. पता चले तुम रोनाल्डो भी इंजर्ड करा बैठे तो भाई किसके साथ खेलोगे फिर? नो रोनाल्डो, नो मार्शियल, खेलोगे किसके साथ? प्रतीक भाई देखो, ऑप्शंस वही है. ऑप्शंस हमें बनाने पड़ेंगे. वी विल हैव टू टेक रिस्क विद द यंगस्टर्स. सिंपल सी बात है. a window where we एक ट्रांसफर विंडो वेयर वी कुड हैव ब्रिज्ड आवर गैप विद अदर्स, हमने अपने लगवा लिए हैं. सिंपल भाई. ग्लेजर्स का नंबर होता तो मैं क्या ही करता. कॉल तो नहीं ही करता, बट और बहुत कुछ करता. एज रोनाल्डो ट्रेंड आफ्टर संडेज गेम. यस देवांग भाई, ही इज बैक इन ट्रेनिंग. भाई देखो, सिंपल सी बात है. यूनाइटेड फैंस हाइप लॉट ऑफ पीपल. मैं तभी बोल रहा था, इवन इफ इज शोइंग फॉर्म, इसका फिटनेस कितना साथ देगा वी डोंट नो. एंड नाउ वी कैन सी दैट हिज फिटनेस इज नॉट अकॉर्डिंग टू हिज द परफॉर्मेंसेस दैट ही शोन ऑन द प्री सीजन. विशाल भाई, एडवांस स्टेजेस में हमारे बहुत डील चले जाते हैं. ये सोचो ना, एडवांस स्टेज तो छोड़ो. वी हैव बेसिकली, हमने यहाँ पे फी एग्री कर रखा है फॉर फ्रेंकी डियोंग, बट हो क्या रहा है हम देख रहे हैं ना भाई. छोड़ो संजय भाई, ही इज नाउ अ माउथपीस. वो समथिंग इज हैपनिंग करता आ जाएगा. चिराग भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. थैंक्स फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. गाइस, स्ट्रीम में घुसते के साथ लाइक कर दो. आई एम जॉइंड बाय 25 पीपल. लाइक 16 ही है बस. तो इनमें से बहुत लोगों का लाइक रहता है अभी करना. सो एज आई ऑलवेज से, दैट हेल्प्स अ लॉट. एंड ऑब्वियसली आई डोंट हैव टू से दैट आई लव यू गाइस अ लॉट. So without you guys, it's not gonna be possible. Pratik bhai says, how can they get the players in for the next 3 weeks? भाई देखो प्रतीक भाई, यही होना था. eriktenhag knew the job at hand. And एक चीज की खुशी है मुझे कि he is not letting the hierarchy, the board, go to cheap options or go to the secondary options. क्योंकि अभी भी, as I said, 1 महीना रहता है ट्रांसफर विंडो को. almost 25 days रहते हैं अभी. So let's see how that goes. विशाल भाई, hell bent on creating a record. विशाल भाई, आज रिकॉर्ड बनाई दो सुपर स्टिकर्स के. थैंक्स अलॉट विशाल भाई. बट यार, जो हम बात कर रहे थे, वी हैड टू टॉक अबाउट विच इज द वर्स्ट रन क्लब. तो एक बार ये टीम न्यूज का टॉपिक खत्म हो जाए, देन वी विल गेट ऑन विच इज द वर्स्ट रन क्लब एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. ऑब्वियसली इट्स आइदर बार्सिलोना और यूनाइटेड. सबके अपने अपने व्यूज है. फॉर मी इट्स बार्सिलोना. मैंने बोला है क्यों. सो I don't see Chelsea going for Frenkie. Why? I will give a proper reason. बोलो संजय भाई, सब बोलो. Exactly, रौनक भाई, we have seen in the past that we go for the backup options, और वो कभी भी it never works. Go for quality or don't bother. बिल्कुल सही बोला है. Exactly, Daniel. I was surprised when people started talking about, we should get at least 5 signings, 6 signings. भाई यूनाइटेड है. ऑल ऑफ अ सडन, जस्ट बिकॉज एरिक टेन हाग इज द मैनेजर, भाई ओनर्स तो ग्लेजर ही है. ओनर्स तो ग्लेजर ही है, भले ही मैनेजर हमारा एरिकटेनहाग हो, बट चेक तो साइन ग्लेजर्स नहीं करना है. सो Shindy bhai, welcome to the stream. Ron bhai, welcome to the stream. United worse since 2005, Barcelona now worse. Totally agree, Ronak bhai. You have put it up, you have summed it up so nicely. 2005 से हम हैं, but in the recent years, you can say basically now it's Barcelona. The way they are operating at this point of time, they are absolute shambles. भाई ठीक है, एटलीस्ट चलो पीपल आर सेइंग दे आर स्पेंडिंग मनी. भाई स्पेंडिंग मनी तो देख लो ना उनकी हालत क्या हो रखी है. वी प्ले एरिक्सन इंस्टेड ऑफ मार्शियल 4-5-1. भाई बहुत मुश्किल है रन. It's very, you can say basically it's next to impossible. Overcrowded midfield karna with a false nine in the very first game, in my opinion it's not gonna happen. पहले गेम में शायद मुश्किल है. Exactly Daniel, exactly. Funny thing is Barca fan is fan owned, which is what we want. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, they have so वही इतना पैसा, इतना पैसा. Exactly 1 billion in debt. 1 billion in debt. हमारा डेट कोई कम नहीं है. We are also around 600 million. We are also around 600 million. हमारा डेट कोई कम नहीं है भाई. प्रतीक भाई देखो, मैं कभी भी यूनाइटेड में जब तक साइनिंग नहीं हो जाती ना, जब तक सीजन शुरू नहीं हो जाता, तब तक वी आर नॉट विनिंग, तब तक आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू बी ऑप्टिमिस्टिक और पॉजिटिव अबाउट अ सीजन. ये तो मैंने देख लिया है पिछले 7-8 साल में. 7-8 साल भी क्या, बेसिकली 9 साल बोलो, सिंस सर एलेक्स लेफ्ट. कुकुरेला फॉर 50, फोफाना 80. संजय भाई मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ. वर्स्ट रन भाई देखो, दे गॉट वेरी लकी विद द साइनिंग्स. वर्स्ट रन तो मैं नहीं बोलूंगा, वर्स्ट रन तो अभी नहीं बोलूंगा दनियाल भाई, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. And says I feel Barcelona are optimistic. They are optimistic, I think, of getting the Super League. That's what Barcelona is optimistic about. विशाल भाई, I never predict. मैं जब भी प्रिडिक्ट करता हूँ उल्टा जाता है. मेरे को प्रिडिक्शन करना ही नहीं है. यूनाइटेड गेम्स में मैंने प्रिडिक्ट करना छोड़ दिया है. आई हैव लेफ्ट प्रिडिक्शन फॉर यूनाइटेड गेम्स. भाई एफपीएल कोड भाई लोअर केस में एल है, एल फॉर लायन. आई नहीं है, एल फॉर लायन है. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ दनियाल भाई, दैट they were in the जिस तरीके से वो स्पेंड करते थे, but since they have got Klopp, उसके बाद से things have changed for them. Aline, welcome to the stream. So at this point of time, I'm not very sure about what to expect from the first game. Martial getting injured, that sets us back. Our plans are all over the place at this point of time. First game is very difficult, guys. Brighton are not pushovers. और guys, कल का स्ट्रीम में अभी डालूंगा. Tomorrow we are going to talk about predictions. First game week का, सीजन का भी. So tomorrow might be one of the longest streams. So कल के लिए तैयार रहना. And अभी के लिए जो भी है यहाँ पे like, share, subscribe, which I always say. So Worst Run Club we will talk. We are just talking at this point of time about the first game. About the first game of the season, and which Anthony Martial is definitely gonna miss. He's definitely gonna miss the game. And we all know why. So, if someone is missing out, I will just write it down. Martial is injured, hamstring injury. So people are saying that he will be back next week, but with a hamstring injury, let's see. अनुज भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. संजय भाई देखो, बॉल कैरियर उसको हम किस तरीके से खिलाते हैं. He might just start. You never know. He might just start as a false number 9. He might just start as a false number 9. जिस तरीके से हम खेल रहे हैं अभी, जिस तरीके से हम खेलना चाहते हैं on the pitch, you never know. You never know. So let's see how that goes. Five Chelsea fan को केरला विच doesn't make sense. भाई चेल्सी के साथ अभी कोई सेंस नहीं बन रहा. Aaron, with Chelsea, nothing is making sense at this point of time. They are basically chasing shadows, you can say. They are going after everyone's target. It's basically, you can say, Fofana is their only target. Fofana is their only proper target. Frenkiedejong is our target. Kukera was, City's target. So I was seeing Gary Neville and Carragher talk as well, and they talk the same thing that at this point of time, Boyle is like a headless chicken. Boyle is like a headless chicken. He is going after everyone. So let's see. Shinde bhai, we can, I have always said that just because he is having a great preseason, you know, don't just hype him so much that he is going to be giving us 20-25 goals. Injury का issue उसके साथ ज़्यादा है more than talent. Daniel Bhai says Martial might get fit for Liverpool. Let's see, Daniel Bhai. People are saying that he might be back for the Brentford game. Bilkul, Saurabh Bhai, goes without saying. I have been a huge admirer of Garnacho. I won't mind if he's starting on the left hand side. Shakun Bhai, welcome to the stream. Whoever starts, whoever plays, Bruno is from it's United win. Bhai, Bruno ka backup bhi now we have. We also have now someone like Eriksen. So, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Bruno being out of form. Previously, I would have been really, really worried. But now that with Bruno, we now have Christian Eriksen, so that helps a lot. That helps us a lot. The need for Fofana, Leicester to बोल रहे भाई, we don't want to sell. Leicester is seriously saying they don't want to sell. They have a clear stance. They are not quoting prices. They are not quoting anything. They are just saying not for sale. So अब not for sale का stance वो कब तक रख सकते हैं? Let's see. Mojo, it's totally fine. Guys, don't have to be sorry. Just like, share, subscribe. Whenever you are joining, whether you are joining for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, don't say sorry. It doesn't feel good, to be very honest. Shinti bhai, because Barcelona wants the 17 million as well as the payment. They want the 17 million as well as the payment. Bhai, they are very hard negotiators. And Fofana is one of the best centre backs in the coming years. So, PL में भी he has already shown his class. So 80 million से कम में तो वो बात ही नहीं करेंगे. For the time being, they are saying no, not for sale. So let's see. Mojo, welcome to the stream. Bayak, welcome to the stream. And United should get. I won't talk about top 7, but top 4 is definitely out if we are not getting Frenkiedejong. And now a striker now that Martial is injured. So very, very difficult for us. भाई अभी हमने वो चीज ट्राई नहीं किया. We have not tried anything like that in the pre-season as well, Shiniti bhai. So, very, very difficult to say that we will go. Window is open till 1st of September, guys. Window is open till 1st of September. And Barcelona, they have to register their signings till 13th of August. ये 13 मतलब उनके पास 8 दिन है to get rid of Frenkiedejong. Either to get rid of him or either to make sure that he's taking a drastic wage cut. Higher Leicester, बिल्कुल. भाई देखो, they will sell, but 80-90 million से कम में they won't sell. Simple as that. Leicester का भाई Leicester never budges. They never budge. So exactly, Samir bhai. That's what I'm saying. Very good point. Leicester would have sold someone like Brighton for 50 million. 80 million से कम में बिल्कुल नहीं होगा. Bhai, we can just hope that he gets to his full fitness. Hey Jim, I'm fine. How are you? Thanks a lot for joining the stream. And as I always say, when you talk about Leicester, the way they deal, they never budge. They will just say not for sale. Not for sale. 60 million Chelsea have already put. They said no, not for sale. Let's see whether they can keep the stance for 80-85 million. But for this time, for the time being, at this point of time, they are saying not for sale. So let's see. Barcelona won't be able to register. Exactly. They won't be able to register. Chirag Bhai says, given the... Chirag Bhai, see, it's not about the 17 million. It's about doing the right or the wrong. Obviously we can do it, we can, and we might end up doing it by paying the 17 million. We might bring Frenkie de Jong, but the thing is, for the for every time we go for any other player in the future, the club will be like, you know what, we owe him like 5 million in deferred payments, can you pay that as well? So you know this will remain with us, and it won't go ever, because since we are going to pay 17 million, everyone will expect us to just pay the money that the club is demanding, and that's where we can suffer big time. So my COVID cases in Delhi are on the rise, with positivity percent as well. I am staying put, you know, and with my rashes and all, I'm not taking any risk at all. So, Nishal bhai, welcome to the stream. End of the and before the window ends, this looks like the likeliest option. Looks like the like. Jim, thanks a lot for joining in. Hopefully everything is fine with you. And it's all very, very late in Australia. I can definitely say that. So thanks a lot for joining in. I now feel we lost Young. We have not lost Young, Jim. I till the time I don't see him in Chelsea jersey, I won't say we have lost Young. Obviously I'm scared. I am scared to death because Chelsea has joined the race. you know but I do feel that in the end it's the eriktenhag factor that will get him here, and obviously 17 million we will have to pay. 17 million we will have to pay. Without him, sorry, without that 17 million we are not going to get him. Simple as that. Simple as that. Well, I say so. Frankie will be a deadline day signing. Might be before deadline day. Might be before deadline day, but you never know. At this point of time, no one can say anything for sure. Sanjay says, Omega was saying if they activate third lever. Are bhai unko third lever. Guys, one thing. Just let me clear one thing. The problem with Barcelona at this point of time, you know, the biggest problem is the wages. They can sign players. Third lever activate karke they can sign players, but the biggest problem with them at this point of time is the wages. La Liga got a wage cap which they have to manage. Otherwise, they won't be signed the player and they register the players. So that's the thing. They can activate all. They can register, as Barcelona players. But are they going to play in the league? Are they going to play in the league? No one knows, because they will have to reduce their wage cap significantly, and that's why they are so keen on not throwing De Jong off the team. Simple as that. That's one of the biggest reasons they want De Jong gone. They also have agreed to pay. Why they have not agreed to pay? That's what I'm saying. They have not agreed to pay. Chelsea is monitoring the situation. They have not agreed to pay 17 million. They are in the race, and if you look at if you look at everyone from the Spanish media, everyone from Spanish media, you will hear that Frenkie de Jong will prefer United if everything comes down to that situation. But at this point of time, he wants to stay at Barcelona. The bank by third level, basically, they have sold 25% of their, TV rights, image rights, पता नहीं क्या क्या बेच दिया है उन्होंने अपना. So पैसे जो हैं वो धीरे धीरे करके आ रहे हैं. So that's what we talk about, first lever, second lever, third lever. That's what it is all about. भाई पूरा का पूरा Barcelona is selling everything, guys. Barcelona is selling everything. They are hosting marriages in the Nou Camp. They have sold the naming rights to Spotify. They are selling the image rights, the TV rights. So they are selling everything they can. They are absolutely busted at this point of time. कुछ नहीं है उनके पास. They have nothing apart from that ego that they are one of the biggest clubs in the world. वो ego है बस उनके पास अभी. Apart from that, they have got nothing. Wages and fees are different things. Exactly. When you look at what they are trying to do, they are trying to get rid of the wages. The players who are on very high wages. We should never again do business with Barcelona. Unfortunately, we have to do it at this point of time, Jim. Otherwise, we are not someone who is very keen on Barcelona. So, क्या ही बोलूं संजय at this point of time. So, John, your thoughts on De Jong to Chelsea United? Why, in my opinion, he will be a United player, but Chelsea in the race makes things difficult for us. Definitely. Vibrat bhai, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining in. Exactly, they are selling everything. They are selling everything. If they sell more than they can buy, भाई उनकी हालत बहुत खराब है. At this point of time, Barcelona is absolutely ruined. Jim, at this point of time, beggars can't be choosers. It's he is the first choice for the manager, and that's why we have stuck with Frenkie de Jong so far. Otherwise, we won't have. Simple as that. Shenbhai, welcome to the stream. Barcelona will start selling players wise. Exactly. No, they are desperate. They are desperate. Imagine, guys, they also have to pay PK 50 million. You know, they also have to pay PK 50 million. It's not just about Frenkie de Jong 17 million. They also have to pay PK 50 million. 50 million. Talking about Frenkie de Jong, it's 17, but with PK, it's much better. It's like three times. Muta madness turning into Muta sickness. Sanjay bhai, देखो, very very difficult at this point of time. As I said, I will judge him by the end of the window. When we go for any player, it's like all of a sudden they're like, oh, United. For others, 25 million. For us, 50 million. So I am not going to blame Muta that much at this point of time, but let's see. Most probably Langa, Rashford, Sancho, Akash bhai. Anthony is not an option sort of buy, and you know if we invest that money on Anthony at this point of time, I think we are absolute jokers. If we spend 85 million on Anthony, we are absolute jokers. We have not learned anything. That guy is not even worth 50 million, let alone 85 million. You look at the numbers, you look at what he has done. He has, the manager rates him highly, and that's why 55, 60 million is, a good price. Good price. That's it. Not 85, 90 million. Simple. We are not an improved team from last season. Definitely not. For the first game, we are definitely not. We should have sold 4 to 5 players too. Exactly. We should have. Imagine we have, we are letting Teles go on loan. No buy option. I have no idea what we are doing. I have no idea what we are trying to do in the market. I heard Matt just still involved. The way the things are happening, I won't be surprised if he's still involved. You know, we are a joke. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Leonard. He has scored 12 goals. It's not like he has scored 40 or 45. Yeah, 12 goals or assists. Exactly. No. I think 12 goals. Just give me 1 second. I will just take a look. Just give me 1 second. I don't want to, be not sure about the information I'm sharing. So just give me 1 second, guys. I will just look at whether he has scored 12 goals or whether he is. All right, guys. Anthony के stats. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Taking out Anthony's stats from last season. From last season. Yeah, 12 goals and assists. 8 goals and 4 assists. Guys, not 12 goals. Leonard, not even 12 goals. 8 goals and 4 assists. Loan पे क्यों भेजा? No idea. Shen bhai, I won't mind. I won't mind him. I won't mind him at all. 8 million में है, ठीक है, थोड़ा इंजरी प्रोन है. थोड़ा इंजरी प्रोन है, but we can take the risk. It's a no, very, very less risk signing, to be very honest. That's why we needed someone like Kamaka. Akash bhai, that's why we needed someone like Kamaka, and that's why we have been talking about Kamaka. Exactly. Not 100 million. Leonard, I won't even pay more than 60 million for him. Guys, we have talked about his price before. We have talked about the price of Anthony before. How much you think we should pay? How much you think we should pay? People talk about, pay 80 million, get him. For me, 60 million, that's it. That's the ceiling. For me, 60 million, that's the ceiling for Anthony. How much for Anthony, guys, according to you? 45 plus 50, 45 plus 5 says Sanjay bhai. Jim says don't trust Martial. I don't think anyone trusts Martial. Skamaka भाई, हम जाते तो हमें कम से कम 60 देने पड़ते, 50-60, and 40 for Shiva. Welcome to the stream. Shiva says 60 tops including add-ons. Well said. For me, 60 as well, max. Jim said I don't trust. I do trust Rashford, Jim. I do trust Rashford. He had a bad season, but I expect him to make a comeback. No more than 50, max to max 55. Everyone is saying, 50 to 55 is like the max ceiling. Devang Bhai says 40, max to max 15. Aditya, Ayush Bhai, that's what I'm saying. For 8 million, I won't mind the player. For 8 million, I won't mind the player. 65 million, I think 65 million is way too much. Is way too much for him. I think 60 million. I think no one pays more than 60. Jim says 50. That's what the initial price was. If you remember, Jim, that was the initial price for Anthony. And then Ajax started losing all the players they have, and they, in the end, they were like 80 or 100 million. So that's what happens when you do your business in the end. We got Sancho for 70 million. Anthony cannot be above 45. भाई 50 भी मान लिया with add-ons, max to max 55 or 60. भाई ये 80 million 100 million जो लोग बोल रहे हैं उनका तो कुछ लॉजिक ही नहीं बनता. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Shen bhai, exactly. That I can understand. He's the manager's first choice, so 55-60 दे दो. Exactly. That's why I said that I trust in Rashford, I trust Bruno. So the thing is, market scene has been hyped. If Cucurella goes for 60, Anthony can do 40-50. Exactly. But ठीक है भाई, तो हमें जरूरी नहीं है कि भाई तुम ओवर प्राइस दे के बंदा उठा लो. If we are paying 80 for Anthony, imagine if we go for someone like Rice or Bellingham next season, तो भाई क्या होगा हमारा? वो तो सीधा बोलेंगे भाई एक काम करो 200 million दो. They will talk about at minimum 150, 160 million. How are we going to pay for that? How are we going to pay for that? GH, as I said, for 8 million, whether it's not making me happy or making me happy or not, I don't care. Ayush bhai, 8 million मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Even if it's not performing, 8 million हम वैसे भी waste कर देते हैं. We have wasted more than 8 million on wages of Bailly and Jones in the last couple of seasons. So 8 million में if GH is ready to come, 8 million में I have absolutely no problem with someone like GH. 8 million. That's the quoted price. That's the quoted price for GH, guys. 8 million for GH. Pesco will cost us easily 50 million. Easily 50 million. एग्जैक्टली डैनियल भाई, सबको सबको बोल दो दे आर शिट, सबको बोल दो दे आर शिट, सिंपल, बेस्ट है वो। और उसके बाद में बोल दो वी वांटेड हिम टू इम्प्रूव। Jim, I have always said that we will go and get Frenkie de Jong, and that would be our last signing. I have always maintained that stance, that 4 signings, and that's the window for us. Sesko easily 50-55 million. Easily 50-55 million, Leonard. Sesko talks advanced. Yes, so far it's advanced, but जब तक deal done नहीं होता, we cannot say anything. Guys, if you are here for the first time, like, share, and subscribe, and make sure that you are sharing with other United fans as well, so that they can join as well. So I won't mind him, Devang Bhai. As I said, 8 million for him, I won't mind him at all. Chindi Bhai, you have to keep in mind one thing. For English players, United is still a very very big deal. I am not talking about the South Americans, but for English players, United still one of the bigger deals at this point of time. So if we go in, they will definitely think. Absolutely, Shan bhai, absolutely, no doubt about that. Yeah, they are overpriced, definitely. Possible signing from now is yes, Pavard and Frenkie. Only Frenkie is possible. GH अगर आ गया तो भाई, that would be a bonus. But at this point of time, for me, only Frenkie is possible. He is a right winger. He is a right winger, not a CM, not a CM Jim. Most probably, Aditya bhai, welcome to the stream. Most probably this is gonna happen. Bilkul. That's why I am not worried about signings at this point of time in terms of what we want. We are going for the first choice targets. The thing we have missed out is on a striker. The Ronaldo drama started very late, and by that time it all started and it was in motion. We had absolutely nothing to look forward to. So let's see. We are going for Sesko for 50 million, Ayush bhai. By the looks of it, we are going for Sesko for 50 million. भाई 55 कॉन्ट्रैक्ट से फर्क नहीं पड़ता ना शेन भाई। 55 मिलियन जो है क्वालिटी पे देखना है, क्वालिटी पे। आप मार्शियल को 5 साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे दो और बोल दो कि भाई ही इज 80 मिलियन प्लेयर, तो वो थोड़ी हो जाएगा। No, he will be on the bench. He might even start sort of by because he is already training. Chelsea also in for Sesko. भाई देखो, Chelsea is like at this point of time they are headless chickens. They are going for everyone, and I won't be surprised if they end up spending like 200 and 250 million in the window and not get their first choice. They went for Kunde went to Barcelona. They went for Rafinha went to Barcelona. They went for Delete went to Bayern Munich. So at this point of time, what they are trying to achieve in the market, I have absolutely no idea. We need to buy a striker too. We need a striker for sure. Ronaldo is not going anywhere, Jim, because no team is interested. Ronaldo is not going anywhere because no team is interested. He will leave tomorrow if offer comes in. He will leave tomorrow, but that offer is not coming. Samir Bhai says, if we bid 80 million for Son, would Levy refuse? Levy will kick us out. Levy won't even entertain our calls for Son. For Son, Levy won't even entertain our calls, to be very honest. Jim Bhai. Oh, sorry. Samir Bhai. West Ham and 17.5 million is a good deal. 17.5 million is a very, very good deal. Thanks a lot for sharing all the transfer news at one point of time, Potato Boy. Angelino will definitely move, in my opinion. Even Brighton is keeping an eye on Angelino deal. Yes, ये तो पता है. Absolutely, Aditya bhai. We were looking at the season with his perspective, his point of view. So obviously, at this point of time, we must be thinking on what to do in the next 2 days, because this is a late injury. Let's see. No, I don't think he is going to create an issue. He has been unprofessional, but I don't think he is going to create a dressing room issue. If he does that, Eriktenhag will kick him out. Absolutely, no one wants to. No one wants to. We are hearing a lot of good news. Good news in terms of how Ronaldo is professional in the training and how he's training hard. So let's see. Let's see. We can just hope. At this point of time, Akashbhai, we can just hope because we hear a lot of PR. We hear a lot of PR stuff. We hear a lot of PR stuff. So I am not falling for the PR stuff. I want players to show what they can do and what they are willing to do on the game. In the game, not on social media. Whether they are training hard, whether they are training for their lives, be on the pitch and show what you can do. Be on the pitch and show what you can do, and then I will think about anything else. Cavani left for free, have not been replaced. We as a squad, we have gone down, Jim, because those guys, you know, we should have at least got the numbers. Now we are left with the youngsters, you know. I think this is a really good move for Oscar. He has earned a lot of money in China and now he's getting back to his home country, so which is great for him. As I said, guys, if you have United fans, share about the channel with them as well so that they can join in the streams. That's always great to, you know, have like so many United fans at one place. And if you are here, guys, for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. I have joined by 20 people at this point of time. And have you heard of Teles? Simon, he has, it's confirmed. It's confirmed that Teles is now a Sevilla player, but on loan for this season. On loan. Nothing permanent, and they don't have an option of buying him. He will be coming back to United. No need to sorry to, I will never say sorry to an unprofessional player. Simple as that, Akash bhai. I will celebrate when he scores, but that's what his job is. He's under contract with United. It's not like he's doing us a favor. He's not doing us a favor. He is being paid that much money to play, and that's what I expect from him. Simple as that. Aspilicueta is staying till 2024, guys. Chelsea, Barcelona, he is not moving. He is not going to Barcelona. Samir bhai, they are entirely changing their team structure, their team dynamics. They are selling Paradise. They are letting go of Gay. Herrera will be terminated or what? I don't know. But, they are entirely changing their midfield. Daniel bhai, he simply said he is going for the money. I love the honesty about certain players. He said it. He said it that he is going for the money. He has come from poverty, and he want to give his family the best life, and that's why he moved to China just for the money. Just for the money. Chirag bhai, we are a disgrace all around. We are a disgrace all around. That's what I have been saying for a long, long time. Tottenham offered Tanganga and Domble to Roma in exchange. Why the code Zaniolo? And Domble at this point of time is 20 million, 25 million. Tanganga, 10 million max. Oliver Scape, 50. So basically, you guys can, put 3 players for Zaniolo. And then might, Roma obliged to it. So, why he failed his last medical, so let's see whether he can pass his upcoming medical. Devang bhai, I have to watch it. Guys, anyone here watched All or Nothing Arsenal? I have not watched it. Any one of you watched it? Any one of you watched All or Nothing? Definitely. He will play. See, he won't start, Simon. He won't start, but he will play. Bruno, Eriksen, Sancho, and Rashford. These are the 4 guys. I don't think even Eriksen will start, so let's see. Well said, Varun bhai. Well said, Varun bhai. Absolutely love the comment. At least we respect our players. Where I can see it for free. Prato boy, I think it's on Amazon Prime. I think it's on Amazon Prime. It it's very easy to say, Jim, that we should have sold our, Harry Maguire and Lindelof, but Lindelof is a good squad player. You are not going to get good squad players for very less amount, even if you go and find it. And there was no buyer for Harry Maguire. फ्री में कहीं नहीं मिलने वाला भाई. यूट्यूब पे है. यूट्यूब पे है तो देख लो. Otherwise, I don't think it's on free. Kane on Haaland. Who do you think will score more? Kane for me. Aditya bhai, for me it's Kane. Reason being, he knows what's expected of him. Haaland will be playing in a team who play without striker. So how much we can expect from him, that's to be seen. That's to be seen. For me, definitely Kane. My name is Anshuman Jim. My name is Anshuman. Guys, if you have not joined the FPL League so far, make sure you join it. The league code is over there, and the form for the league is in the description. The link is over there. Make sure you do it. Haaland will score more. He will start it, but I expect 26. 28 गोल अगर मार दिया भाई अगर डेब्यू सीजन में तो incredible. He will be beyond any. He will be performing beyond my prediction. I am expecting him to score at least 20 goals. 20 goals I am definitely expecting him to score. So not more, not more than that. Not more than that. 26, 28. Opinion on Neto to Bournemouth. Good signing. The teams like Bournemouth, teams like you can say Newcastle, these are the teams who will go for these kind of huge signings. So Amandeep bhai, welcome to the stream. भाई बर्नार्डो रहेगा नहीं रहेगा, let's see. And Haaland, we have seen उसको थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा भाई. भाई अगर ऐसा ही होता तो फिर जीसस ने भी 20 मार देते हैं आकाश भाई. स्ट्राइकर्स अंडर पेप सिस्टम दे स्ट्रगल, because he plays in a totally different manner. He plays in a totally different manner. That's the thing. Jim Anshuman, not Anjuman. I will just write it down. I saw the lineup for Sunday's man. If we are starting without, if we are starting without Maguire and Lindelof, fair enough. Martinez and Varane, they can definitely do a job. I feel Haaland is someone's similar, though I won't say Sinidhi similar, but they are both absolute goal scoring machines. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining in. FPL definitely legal, bhai. सबके लिए दुनिया भर में it's legal. It's not a betting app. Rajesh bhai, it's not a betting app. That's what I'm saying. Lindelof and Maguire you cannot sell. It's not like we have so many options up there. So, by kal tomorrow's stream is going to be all about the predictions, guys, for the upcoming season. I will be putting up the stream just after this one. So make sure you join tomorrow at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. because tomorrow is Friday. I will be starting like 15 minutes later. So 10 p.m. Same here, Jim. Thanks a lot for joining in. I expect Kane to score 30 goals. Minimum I am expecting 25. Minimum I am expecting 25, Simon. Most probably we can. Most probably we might see this partnership, Ayush bhai, but I am more, I am going with like Macfred partnership for this one. Malacia starting nahi, Akash bhai. Malacia is not starting. Fofana is not worth 80 million. I think 50-60 million is fair, but then you are dealing with Leicester, so good luck. I'm late to the show. It's totally fine, Heli. Thanks a lot for joining in. And Garnacho left hand side, Rashi center, and Sancho. I want this team as well. Heli, to be very honest. Ghazal, thanks a lot for joining in. I never predict. I never predict. Whenever I predict regarding, related to United games, it always backfires. So I never predict. And I will be talking about the prediction of our game tomorrow. Tomorrow it's all about the predictions for the first game week and the upcoming season. CR7 will start, not in my opinion, Amandeep bhai. No need to be sorry. No need to be sorry, Jim. Totally fine. If Malacia, Martinez, and Varane starts, that basically is a statement of intent. That basically is a statement of intent by eriktenhag. Garnacho over Elanga is a no-brainer, but unfortunately, I don't see it happening. You know, Malacia may start. I won't say that he won't start. He may start. So, see, Rashford, he started as a striker. He should have been there as a striker, but unfortunately, we turned him into a winger. So, Kane for the Golden Boot this season, like 75% of the people will go with that. Simon. Tottenham is not finishing second. Carabao Cup they might win, and quarter final in UCL depending upon the group they get. Depending upon the group they get. Cobra Gaming, welcome to the stream. GH is a good backup if we can get Anthony. Definitely for 8 million. Good backup only if it's 8 million. That's it. Jim, that's not how it works, unfortunately. When you look at selling the players, you need the buyer, how much you are going to get, and who is available as well. Lindelof is always going to be your backup. The he's not your front guy, basically, you can say, at United. So exactly, he should be there. He should be there. Same here. Same here, to be very honest, I just don't want us to see out losing us or dropping points in the very first game. Thanks a lot for joining in. Son is going to score 20 plus. भाई दोबारा से 20 होना बहुत मुश्किल है. So let's see. Rajesh bhai, everyone is eligible for the FPL, regardless of from wherever you are. Everyone is eligible to get into the FPL. I have a gut feeling that Conte is. No, I don't think so. And I won't be surprised if they miss out on top four. Many people will call me mad, but I won't be surprised if Tottenham finishes out of top four if Chelsea and United get the signings thereafter. Bruno and Eriksen to start. Start them. Absolutely start them. Won't mind it at all. I will be selfish and start Ronaldo. Daniel makes, it's totally fine. It's totally fine, Jim. No need to apologize. It happens. Selfish and start Ronaldo. We can win without Ronaldo. With Ronaldo, whether he is 100% or not, we might take a step back in the first game. Let him get his full fitness and he will be starting all the games. Last time we played Brighton, let's see. Last time we played, in their home, we lost 4-0. So let's see. Bhai, it's not going to happen so easily because we still have like a month to go. Yeah, he is not going anywhere. He is not going anywhere. We all know that. Hello, Praful bhai. Welcome to the stream. Jones is going to stay forever. Jones is gonna stay forever. Jones is not going anywhere. He is immortal. I have been saying this on the stream. He is immortal. In my opinion, this season Bruno will have 18 assists. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Let's see. No one can write off Chelsea. They have proved. Definitely. That's what I have been saying. Long way to go. Long way to go. If Maguire doesn't play, I think Bruno will be our captain. Simon. Our transfer window 4 out of 10 so far. Who will start, Maguire, Lisandro, or Varane? By the looks of it, looks like Varane and Martinez. But I am waiting to see the team. Not gonna just celebrate yet. Outside thought we should try for get Gilly Wilmot. बिल्कुल नहीं भाई, क्या करेंगे गिलमोर का? We already have the likes of Galbraith and Gardner in our team. क्या करेंगे गिलमोर का? What has Gilmore done to play for a club like United? बोलो गौरव भाई, क्या क्या करे गिलमोर का? We have Gardner, we have others. So Jones is United true legend for not playing. चलो भाई, अब उसको हटा दो, अब क्या ही बोल सकते हैं. At this point of time, there is no point talking about him. So नहीं राजेश भाई, it's for everyone. If you want other United fans to join in as well, make sure that they are joining as well. You can share the link, you can share the form link is there in the description. You can make all of them sign as well. And as I said, guys, I love you all, so thanks a lot for joining in the stream week in week out. So it's not possible for you to join in every stream, but that helps a lot whenever you can join. Zidane is 10 times skill mod. Exactly, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, Zidane का तो मैंने नाम भी नहीं लिया because I think Zidane's level is totally different. बहुत सारी टीम न्यूज आ रही है at this point of time, Daniel भाई. We are hearing lot of team news. Hele, by the looks of it, we are hearing from Luckhurst basically, so I am not sure how much truth in it, but he will be back for Brentford game. So we will have to wait and watch. Gaurav bhai, who told you he leaked? And who has come out and said that for sure I know that Henderson was a leaker? Tell me one name who has come out and said that he was leaking. What has Dean Henderson done to be number one? Nothing. And that's why he's not number one. बोलने में क्या जाता है? कल को मैं बोल दूं I should be running United, I am going to run United? No. So don't make statements when you cannot back it up. लीकर है तो भाई बता दो क्या लीक किया है उसने. Have you seen him leak? Has anyone come out and said that for what Dan Henderson is a leaker? I have proof. ऐसे हर चीज में लोगों को प्रूफ चाहिए. Everyone wants a proof when it comes, but obviously जहां पे दिख रहा है कि भाई किसी को हेट मारना है वहां पे मार दो हेट. Always Akash bhai, that's the point. And I also always say I speak in Hindi and English, so if English speaking guys are having trouble, I always translate. So Garnacho is good, Jim. That goes without saying. Garnacho is good. Ronaldo also lost the support, Praful bhai. Ronaldo also lost the support. People, I have no problem people criticizing, Henderson. I have problem with people sucking on to Ronaldo and criticizing Henderson. They're like, oh, Dean Henderson is very unprofessional, but what Ronaldo did is very professional. He's ambitious. So you want to suck up to Ronaldo because obviously he's a bigger name, but you want to go all after Dean Henderson. Obviously he should be criticized. He is cocky in the interview. He has done nothing to demand game time or talk about him. So exactly. If you are criticizing, criticize both of them in the similar way. Otherwise, you are just creating an agenda. If you think Elanga will not start for Brighton, then good luck, Rajan bhai. Unprofessional, just Gaurav bhai, put anyone in place of Ronaldo, and then we will talk about he was just unprofessional or much more than that. I am not going to talk about insiders, Biak. Everyone has insiders. No, Gaurav, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I know you are here for a long time. I'm just talking about those who suck up to Ronaldo, but they don't have the they don't have the guts to go after Ronaldo, but they will come after Maguire. They will come after Henderson. If you are if you are criticizing, criticize everyone. You know, everyone knows that Henry overstepped. Exactly, Hele. Exactly. He overstepped. Everyone knows that. But Ronaldo overstepped for a month. And people are still sucking up to him because why? Because, oh, he is Ronaldo. So here, if you are here, just, make sure that you are criticizing them. I am not here to run an agenda against Henderson or Ronaldo or for, that instance for anyone. Yeah, he should leave. He should leave. If he wants to leave, the only reason he's staying because there is no team for him. There is no team for him. Simple as that. Guys, just give me 1 second. I have missed out on few of the comments. Arun Bhaiya, thanks a lot for joining in. If we sign Pavard, GH, and FDJ, then definitely 9 out of 10. Exactly, that's what I am saying. That rate everyone in the same, in the same way. That's it. My starting, Rajesh bhai, मैं बताता हूँ. Just give me 1 second. Well said. Exactly, Gaurav bhai. That's what I have been saying. That's what I have been saying. Full fitness पे आता है, then make him play. Otherwise, totally fine if he stays on the bench. Bro, with Martial getting injured and Sancho is well, Gaurav bhai. He's back in training. He's back in training. वो थोड़ा उसका था. He's back in training. He won't be missing games. He's not injured. He's not injured. He's back. So yeah, definitely we need a striker. Center forward is need of the hour. I'm going for a game against Brighton at Hoti. Bhai, fingers crossed, Mas bhai. All the very best. But अभी यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा मोरल डाउन तो है. My starting 11: Maguire, Varane, De Gea. If Malacia, if Shaw is not fit, Malacia, then Dalot. In the midfield, McFred, then Bruno, and then we have. I want to see Garnacho, but I think Elanga will play. Then we have Rashford and Sancho. So this is the team now that Martial is injured. Now that Martial is injured. Yeah, with 5 substitutions, we have lot of flexibility now. With 5 substitutions, we have lot of flexibility. And guys, if you are here for the first time, make sure that you are liking, sharing, and subscribing the stream so that others can join in as well. Exactly. I am not going to hate on any one of our players. I never hated on Pogba. Sanjit bhai, welcome to the stream. But obviously, I am going to criticize Ronaldo, Henderson, whoever is doing shit to the club. Simple as that. No, the fitness, just showing muscles is not fitness yet. Match fitness is the worst in the team at this point of time. That's why he was substituted after 45 minutes. That's people trying to understand, Arun Bhaiya. That's what people trying to understand. Jim, the thing is, he was part of the match day squad. He was part of the match day. He played 45 minutes. The others who left, they were not part of the match day squad. That's the thing. Many players, they just gets to the Old Trafford, they sit in the director's box, they leave when they can. They are not part of the playing 11. They are not part of being on the bench. So that's why he left. No one knows. And I want to ask one thing: how on earth did he reach, the director's box? This season, 5 substitutions. 5 substitutions this season. He is fit. Rajesh bhai, he is definitely fit. Thanks a lot, Leonard. Thanks a lot. Both will be, Bisaka will definitely be on the bench. Maguire will be there. Whether he's starting or not, let's see. Gaurav bhai says De Gea, Dalot, Martinez, Maguire, Shaw, Fred. Lisandro is not playing the first game as a CDM, Gaurav bhai. Very, very unlikely. We don't need to keep Ronaldo. We don't have to, beg anyone to stay here. If he wants to go, just go. We have scored more goals without him as well. So for me, if a player wants to stay, he should stay. The way he has acted in the last month is truly unprofessional. and everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. If someone wants to defend it, that's fine. This is absolute BS. Absolute BS. You know, just because he has achieved everything, that means what? He's bigger than the club. So, Sir Alex, basically, he has won everything. So, tomorrow he should get in front of Old Trafford and he will say he is the owner of the club. Just because someone achieved something, he is entitled to do things wrong way. His reluctance, he should have joined City then. He offered himself to City, right? Why did he not join City? People will, you know, everyone has a opinion, that's fine, but don't say that reluctance and all that stuff. He did it because he loves himself. That's it. देवांग भाई, कितने चेल्सी के यंगस्टर्स हैं जो कि चेल्सी के लिए खेलेंगे? जस्ट टेल मी, यू नो जस्ट टेल मी हु आर द यंगस्टर्स हु आर गोइंग टू प्ले फॉर चेल्सी. इज ही गोइंग टू बी अ स्टार्टर? क्या नाम है उसका, पैलेस के लिए जो खेल रहा था, गैलेगर? या गैलेगर. Is Gallagher going to start for them again this season? He is back from a brilliant loan. Is he going to start? The reason Reece James and Mason Mount got their chances because they had a transfer ban. Yeah, the board can do that. The board can do that, Simon. But basically what happens at this point of time is, if we are, if we terminate contract because we want to do it, we will have to pay him. If he says terminate the contract, then we don't have to pay him. Exactly. If you would have just gone to the manager and said, you know what, I don't think United is keeping up with the promises they made me. I want to leave. I will keep on training, but I want United to listen to the offers. He should have conveyed this message, not the way that he acted by going AOL for a month. Rajesh bhai, Sesko can definitely come, but we have to act quicker. Danish bhai, welcome to the stream. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Jim. That obviously as a manager, he won't say that I'm just angry with Ronaldo. But then in the past, we have seen the players who are not a part of the match day squad, they come, they leave. But for the very first time I have seen, that a player played for 45 minutes and then he leaves before the game is finished. So that was totally not fine by me. It can be fine to others, but not fine by me. Dekho, Daniel bhai, we are very, at this point of time, as you said, we cannot afford to lose him. Of course we cannot, because we don't have a striker. Simple. The only reason he will stay, and the reason he will be here, because no one else wants him. Do you really think that he wants to stay because we are short on strikers? He's staying because no one wants him. People wants to understand, people need to understand that. भाई 2 साल में एटलीस्ट उनका मैनेजर कुछ जीत जाता है, क्योंकि वो 2 साल में ही they get a lot of backing. No, to be honest, Akash bhai, I won't calm down on Ronaldo. To be very honest, प्रोफेशनलिज्म देख लिया मैंने 1 महीने में, एंड ही वाज द शो प्रोफेशनल कि भाई उसके फैमिली के इश्यूज से, तो भाई तुम क्लब ढूंढ रहे थे. इफ यू वर जस्ट हैविंग फैमिली इश्यूज, यू वुड हैव बीन फोकस्ड ऑन द फैमिली इश्यूज. यहाँ पे तुम्हारा एजेंट सारे क्लब पे मुंह मार रहा था. So don't give me this कि भाई no one knows what goes behind the scene. He wanted to leave, didn't get the club, he is back. He has no other option. Simple. Manish bhai, that turned out to be a mistake or not, अभी थोड़े दिन में पता लग जाएगा. So, but yeah, so far looks like it is a mistake. Won't we have to pay his weight out of the contract? Let's see, Hele, at this point of time, whether he goes out and demand the contract to be terminated or not. He is training, as Akash said, he is training. So let's see for how long he can keep on training. Srintiva says, I really want to see Zidane, Iqbal, Savage. I would love to see him. I would love to see them start the Carabao Cup game. Exactly, Simon. That's what I'm trying to say. People come, people are like, no one knows what goes behind the scene and all. I can totally relate to it. I am not an expert. I don't know what's going behind the scene. But I can, I am not dumb or I am not brain dead who cannot understand what he basically wants. So agent goes on finding the team without the player asking him to do it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Exactly. I am just saying that they are also wrong. I am just saying that being a part of the match day squad gives you extra responsibility. I want everyone to stay. Whether it's Ronaldo, whether it's Dalot, Bruno, whoever it is. I want them to stay. Simple. Exactly. People needs to understand that he only cares about himself. Just, Chelsea rejected him openly. Bayern said that, they respect Ronaldo, but they don't have a policy to sign a player who's that old. Simple. Exactly. We are the same people who were blaming Pogba for that because Raiola was going everywhere. And at that point of time, people said, Pogba should stop Raiola. And now they are saying that's, agent's job. So, you know, we have to make sure that we are sticking to at least one way of judging things. And who will play for Chelsea? Rajan bhai, who will play for Chelsea? The two players they have at this point of time, they are only playing because they have a transfer ban. Who is going to play? Gallagher is going to play long term for Chelsea. Good luck with that. By for him everything is clickbait. Exactly. That justifies everything. You know, he himself offered him to City first when we, slotted in and we made sure that we are signing him. Obviously, I was static. They didn't want him to play for City. But people who think that he is loyal to United, no, he is not. He is loyal to himself. He wants the best for himself. And obviously, as a football player, he wants the best, you know, make sure that he's playing for the best team with everything, that's going around him full of best players and everything. I totally understand that. But people also need to understand he is not doing it for United. He's doing just for himself. Simple. Even if it's not Sesko, we need someone else. भाई सेस्को के अलावा और होए कोई पता नहीं भी नहीं है शनिधि भाई. 100%. 100%. See, it might work out in the end. Frenkie de Jong, we have done what we could done. Gaurav bhai. Frenkie de Jong saga, we have done everything that we could done. So, at this point of time, our owners are incompetent. Ronaldo is the great. I totally agree with you. But he is unprofessional for the last 1 month. And if you cannot understand the gym, then you have your point of view. I have mine. I don't want to change yours. No one can change mine. He has been unprofessional for the last 1 month. He will be my undisputed GOAT. For me, nothing is going to change that. Nothing is going to change that. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ गौरव भाई. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. People are like, he play for the batch. And I just laugh. I don't even get into any debate of, he plays for the batch. I just leave. I am like, I don't have the energy to waste on arguing about, Ronaldo plays for the batch. So that's what was being tried, to be very honest. See, when he was playing for Real Madrid, he was booed. When he left Juventus, no one gives a shit. The only club that still sings his name is United. And United fans will keep on singing his name. Keep on singing his name. Simple as that. Kashik bhai, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining in. So मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि people need to understand that he plays for himself. He looks after his brand. Absolutely top class player. As I said, for me, undisputed GOAT, goes without saying. But what he has done in the last 1 month, I am not going to defend it. Same way, I'm not going to defend what Henderson said. You cannot be that cocky after not doing anything. You cannot be that cocky. So, all right, guys, we have talked about a lot of things. So now we will, focus on our topic that we really wanted to talk before the injury happened. He did, Hele. He did the same thing. He was training, but he made sure that he wants to leave. Here, he just simply stopped training. That's the thing. Here, with Juventus, I think he also played like 2 games. Exactly. If he wants to destroy his legacy for one more season in the UCL, that's up to him. Exactly. That's what I am saying. We all love Ronaldo, man. Come on. That goes without saying. I have his jersey, and I will still wear his jersey. But what he has done is thoroughly unprofessional. And definitely I would have, just make my jersey like a mopping floor if he would have joined Chelsea. Exactly. I just think it's that the sense of entitlement, you know, the sense of entitlement. I don't know from where these players get it. I don't, I didn't want to train in front of the new manager because, he might have wanted me to stay. Abey, bhai, when you are not on the bench, how are you going to make it to the top, as the number one? Simple as that. My love will always be there, but इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि मैं अंधा हो जाऊं. मतलब प्यार का मतलब ये नहीं है कि कोई बम्बू करके चले जाए मुझे. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. भाई टिलेमेंस को कोई नहीं पूछ रहा. No one is after Tillemans. No one is after Tillemans, even if that guy is, that guy is available for what, 20-25 million. सीधा सीधा बोल दिया है सीईओ ने लेस्टर के कि no one is interested and no one has put up any bid for Tillemans. Pratik bhai, my starting 11 is, if Malacia is, if Shaw is not fit Malacia, then I have Varane, I have Maguire, Dalot, De Gea, McFred, Bruno, Rashford, Sancho with Martial injured out. I think either one of Garnacho or the other guy, sorry, Elangai, he might start. So, भाई आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू स्पेक्यूलेट. जिसके बारे में जब पता नहीं हो तो स्पेक्यूलेशन करने से कोई फायदा नहीं है कौशिक भाई. That's the thing. That's the thing. Jim, we can totally disagree on each other's opinion, but without Ronaldo, we finished second and third as well. So if you are talking about stats, if you're talking about numbers, that we would have been 8th or 9th, we were second and third without Ronaldo. So that should also be taken into consideration. Exactly, Rajesh bhai. If he wants to go, just go. Simple. We are not ambitious. That's what I'm saying, Jim. We are not ambitious, but that doesn't mean, two wrongs doesn't make a right. Simple. भाई हमने उनको ना तो हमने मगवायर को अभी तक 100% पे देखा है विथ वरान, ना वरान को देखा है 100% ऑन मगवायर. So for me, they start. If Martinez is starting with Varane, no issues at all. No issues at all. अरे भाई आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट प्लेइंग फॉर चेल्सी. ऐसे तो फिर हमारे प्लेयर्स उठा के देख लो भाई कौन कौन कहां पे है. ड्रिंक वाटर वन द प्रीमियर लीग, सिम्पसन वन द प्रीमियर लीग. What has गैलेगर वन, ब्रोहा वन, लिब्रामेंटो, लैम्पटे वन. क्या जीता है इन्होंने राजन भाई? हैव दे वन एनीथिंग? कुछ जीता है तो बता दो. टोमोरी ऑब्वियसली ही लेफ्ट एसी मिलान. तो भाई दूसरी जगह जाके जीत रहा है ना, दूसरी जगह जाके जीत रहा है. Absolutely, Jim. Absolutely. I run this channel to hear out everyone. I am not here to I am not going to force my opinion on anyone. I want to hear everyone out. Simple. Gaurav bhai, because he is not available on 30 million. 45 million is the price demanded by Napoli. 43 million or 45 million is the price demanded by Napoli. If we assign two attacking options plus Frenkie de Jong, Pratik bhai, then for me it's a 9 out of 10 window. At this point of time, it's a 4 out of 10 window. Exactly. We don't have to change his gem. We are fans. We want the best for the club. So Leonard, I think the way he has disrespected Eriktenhag next season, I just want to see how Eriktenhag sees this. Gaurav bhai, if we make our signings, then only. But if Chelsea make their signings, they have a much more proper core at this point of time. So let's see. Depth नहीं है राजन भाई. Depth बिल्कुल नहीं है. We don't have the depth to play three at the back. We can try, but I don't think we have the enough depth in terms of playing three at the back. ना तो हमारे पास वैसे wing backs है. We don't have the depth. We don't have the wing backs. That's what I am saying. He will not. I am not going to agree about the goat stature or he's our legend. Not going to argue about that. But that doesn't give him a the rights to disrespect the club. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, now turning back our focus on which is the worst run club at this point of time. चलो अब वापस आ जाओ. मार्शियल की बात कर ली, रोनाल्डो पे बात कर लिया, टीम न्यूज पे बात कर लिया. नाउ गेटिंग बैक तो गाइस योर पर्सनल व्यूज मैंने अपना बता दिया ऑलरेडी. आई थिंक बार्सिलोना एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इज द वर्स्ट रन क्लब, बट आई वांट टू हियर फ्रॉम यू गाइस, joined by 20 people at this point of time. Those who are joining for the first time, make sure you like, share and subscribe. Your subscription helps a lot. So we should have done it long time back, Jim. We should have done it long time back. We should have done it regardless of whether Ronaldo was playing or not. We cannot just trust on Martial for the entire season. So बिल्कुल गौरव भाई, हर साल ही होना पड़ेगा realistic. We already have Dalu at the back three won't work. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Akash bhai. 100%. We have let go of a lot of players. We have not made sure, we are too reliant on the youngsters. Anyways, coming back to who is the worst run club at this point of time. Worst run club. Barcelona hands down, says Kaushik bhai. Gaurav bhai says hype up nahi hona and frustrated bhi nahi. Bilkul. Glazers have won and United lost. Let's see. ये प्रोटेस्ट से कुछ होने वाला तो है नहीं प्रतीक भाई. That's what I'm saying. Worst run club Barcelona, worst owners United. Devang bhai, well said. Well said. कोई भेदभाव नहीं आदित्य भाई. Welcome to the stream. What's your prediction for Sesko? It might happen, but we will overpay as usual. Sharon bhai. United definitely is the club. For Barcelona, see, Akash bhai, for Barcelona, they are a fans owned club and they still are in a, Barcelona fans have that entitlement. We were talking about it yesterday. They have the entitlement that every good player should play for them. So भाई 1 बिलियन का डेट है यार. 1 बिलियन. डेफिनेटली जिम, डेफिनेटली भाई. टोड राजन भाई, वो टोड वैली वाला कमेंट भी बहुत अच्छा था. इमेजिन दैट गाय इज गोइंग आफ्टर एवरी प्लेयर. दैट गाय इज गोइंग आफ्टर एवरी प्लेयर. मतलब जिसको उसका नाम सुनने में आ रहा है विंडो में, वो उसके पीछे जा रहा है. ही इज गोइंग आफ्टर एवरीवन. किसी को नहीं छोड़ रहा वो. फर्स्ट ही वेंट आफ्टर राफिनिया लेफ्ट. जय भाई, थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. भाई नाम तो बहुत सारे हैं. नाम तो बहुत सारे हैं भाई। इस पे तो मुझे बहुत टाइम से बात करनी थी। मतलब बार्सिलोना प्लेयर फैंस का जो एंटाइटलमेंट है ना कि भाई सारे हमारे तरफ से खेलने चाहिए। भाई तुम्हारी औकात नहीं है अभी कुछ मार्केट में। तुम यूनाइटेड पे हंसते हो, तुम्हारी औकात अभी कुछ नहीं है मार्केट में। ठीक है, यू आर बेसिकली सेलिंग योर क्लब टू साइन प्लेयर्स। ठीक है, तुमने इमेज राइट्स बेच दिए, तुमने स्टेडियम के नेमिंग राइट्स बेच दिए, तब जाके तुम्हारे पास पैसा आया है। अच्छे सलोना वाली हालत है इनकी। That's what I'm saying. Chelsea making all of United signings instead of United signings. That's what I'm saying. They tried for Rafinha. Rafinha always said, he wants to go to Barcelona. He moved to Barcelona. Then it was Kunde. Kunde moved to Barcelona. Lewandowski was also linked. I won't say Lewandowski was their priority, but he was also linked. So everyone at this point of time is basically kicking them out, and they still stays in that entitlement that oh, we are Barcelona. So भाई वही मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ। वेल डन आदित्य भाई, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ। Bit difficult season for sure, Jim. Difficult season for sure. And I don't think McFred is going to last for a long time. I don't think McFred is going to last for a long time, but initially they will start. आकाश भाई से स्पेटिफाई न्यू कैंप को बुक कर लो, वहां से स्ट्रीम करेंगे। भाई वो करने भी दे देंगे, उनको तो बस अभी पैसा चाहिए। They just want the money at this point of time. They will let us do anything we want to do. That goes without saying. भाई तो भाई क्लब बेच के पैसा ला रहे हैं तो दे आर नॉट डूइंग बेटर, उसको बेटर करना नहीं बोलते। मतलब मैं लोन चुकाने के लिए अपना घर बेच दूं और बोलो कि अरे भाई मैं बहुत पैसे वाला हूं, तो क्या होगा उससे? मतलब मैं लोन चुकाने के लिए अपना घर बेच दूं और उसके बाद बोलूं कि भाई मेरे पास तो बहुत पैसे हैं। इतने पैसे हैं कि मतलब क्या ही बोलूं मैं। They are the people who appointed the people, who let them down as well as us down. They should have changed the people straight away. Barcelona is definitely looking for a short-term solution. Devang bhai, they are looking for a short-term solution where they can get you can say a victory or some sort of success very very shortly, and then they will push for the Super League. बिल्कुल भाई, उनकी वो हालत वही लग रही है। एग्जैक्टली दानिश भाई, शादियां हो रही हैं वहां पे। आई वोंट बी सरप्राइज इफ दे आर डूइंग अदर थिंग्स एज वेल। सो नाइस मैटर आदित्य भाई, नाइस वन। थैंक्स अ लॉट जिम फॉर जॉइनिंग इन, थैंक्स अ लॉट, मीन्स अ लॉट। भाई they are struggling, they cannot register, they are legally not capable at this point of time to register the players. they have to they have to sell, they have to make sure that the wages are in control. There is no competition for glazers, there is no competition for glazers. एग्जैक्टली मतलब भाई उसको सीबी खिला दिया यार, उसको सीबी खिला रहे हैं, बोल रहे हैं ही कैन प्ले एज अ सीबी। क्या ही बोलूं मैं। Yeah, it's not so easy, so that's their fault, not our fault. They keep on appointing the people who are not capable enough. If they were so capable, they should have invested in the squad and not. No, Rajesh bhai, nothing to take wrong, सबके अपने अपने views हैं, nothing to take wrong. Exactly. Gaurav bhai, that's the thing. Barcelona and United at this point of time are too big of a name to be brought down. So let's see. Pratik bhai, obviously not talking about this current management, talking about the owners. Talking about the owners. बिल्कुल दानिश भाई, I am happy for a change, that the way that he's treating Barcelona at this point of time. I'm really happy to see that. Really happy to see that, because you cannot just you know say that you don't have the money and you are basically spending 150 million in the window, not paying the 17 million that you owe the player. भाई ऐसे 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 एम्बिशन का क्या करें? यू नो जो क्लब 1 बिलियन डेट में है, पैसा चुकाया नहीं जा रहा, दूसरों के पैसे दिए नहीं जा रहे, वो कौन सा एम्बिशन है राजेश भाई? व्हाट्स द एम्बिशन इज ऑल अबाउट? I pity the players, they are deprived of their money. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. You know, that they are showing the ambition, it's fine. But why they are in such a big mess? You cannot take that away. In my opinion, he is not going anywhere, God of Bhai. If Pep let's go to Pep let's go of Bernardo Silva, I think City will be in a big mess. प्रतीक भाई, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली आई विल अनाउंस इट टुमारो. थोड़ा सा और मैं एक बार वो देख रहा हूँ, अदरवाइज अगले हफ्ते तक तो 100% आई विल अनाउंस. यूनाइटेड के बारे में सारे ही सही होते हैं सुखी भाई, सारे ही सही होते हैं. मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई कि in that deal we have not done anything wrong. Hari bhai, welcome. Absolutely, you are bang on point. Our club is the second worst run. Liverpool, City, इन सबसे तो कंपैरिजन ही नहीं है भाई. Who are the third worst owners after Barca and Glazers? भाई थर्ड वर्स्ट तो मुझे अभी कोई नजर में नहीं आ रहा मटाटा. That's the thing. That's the thing. If they win the trophy, if they win, then only they will look good. Otherwise, they will look like a clown club. They are already a clown club, but they will look more like it. So, third worst owners at this point of time, I cannot, keep in mind, guys. कोई बात नहीं प्रफुल भाई, it's okay. Jim, it's just not, the wages. It's about the loyalty bonus he will be eligible for next season. The salary will almost double next season. At this point of time, I think he is on 18. Next season, I think he will be receiving around 27 or 30 million, something like that. So where they are going with this, no one has any idea. No one has any idea. बोर्डो के ओनर्स का मुझे आइडिया नहीं है हरी भाई. सुखी भाई, मैं तो कब से बोल रहा हूँ पेप गार्डियोला भी ले आओ तब भी कुछ नहीं होगा यहाँ. Imagine replacing someone like Silva with someone like Paqueta. क्या ही बोलूँ मैं उस पर. That would be like the utter decline or downgrade. No, it's not like that. We were winning trophies under Sir Alex and still Glazers were getting hammered. Don't give me this shit. Glazers were getting hammered even when we were winning trophies under Sir Alex. I think the third worst owner would have been definitely Mike Ashley, but now he is gone. Don't worry, Leonard, we will do well. We will do well. Don't worry. Don't lose hope. We have not started the season yet. I think, as I said, Mike Ashley would have been the third one, but well said, Gaurav bhai. Mike Ashley would have been there on the list, even worse than the Glazers, but he has, left the ownership. So, Praful bhai, astonishing business for sure, but when you make certain changes and with a rival like Liverpool on your ass, if you don't hit the ground running, you might be in trouble straight away. So 100% Jim, 100%. See, in the Frenkiedejong deal, the both is not at fault. I will totally be honest over there. It's Frenkiedejong. You cannot kidnap him, right? So Akash Bhai says almost all club had runs with really bad owners. Seriously, and that too after every season, Akash Bhai. Every season, like you are not doing deal for like 10 million, but you are taking 12 million, 11 million, 15 million. So what else to say? I don't have any idea. You know, भाई देख लेंगे वो तो. He will make the players set. Improvement or नहीं वो बात की बात है गौरव भाई. But that's what I expect from my Baldy as well. You know that he will improve. Chalo guys, it's almost 11:30 here. So tomorrow 10 o'clock, kal predictions. We will be talking about the predictions for the upcoming season. Tomorrow is Friday night. Hopefully you guys will turn up. And even if you're partying somewhere, just tune in for a while. So with this, I will be ending the stream, guys. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow night, 10 p.m. We'll be starting like 15 minutes later. So अरे भाई unfortunately रखना पड़ रहा है because of the marks I have, but thanks a lot. Mourinho is a better manager or Pep in your opinion? In my opinion, Mourinho. Akash bhai, for me, Mourinho. You know, Pep is absolutely phenomenal, but for me, Mourinho is a different breed. You know, different breed altogether. Thanks a lot, Pratik bhai, for joining in. Tomorrow, 10 p.m., guys, we will be talking about, and I will be making the stream very, very shortly. So, thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. Mourinho every day. Shubhratri, guys. Good night. Have a great time with your family, and tomorrow is Friday. So, make sure that you join in at 10 o'clock. Stay safe. Good night, guys.